Hello, welcome to another Minisode with me, Klaus Endomere. And behind you, as always, there will be some trivial game footage. And I'm not even sure what I'm using this time round because I have recorded the audio before the actual gameplay. So, as usual, I will be updating you a bit about my channel and then what's going to happen in a little rant. So, updating on the channel is, as you can see, the schedule of recording is sort of picking up again because right now I am entering a weird phase where I am sort of stuck in limbo as everyone is rushing around me, and it's not because I have nothing to do. I do have revision to do, but I have a lot more time, as it were, to do videos and work on them. So I will be doing a lot more of that. And people the eagle-eyed people who will have noticed that my Skyblock episodes haven't been coming out. And in the making of this video, 1.9 is just around the corner, and I wanted to wait until 1.9 came out and got all the features until I redid my Skyblock episodes. And basically, I'm going to be working differently than how I'm working on the Raincloud server. Because the Raincloud, I'm more working towards aesthetics. So, as you will have seen lately, I built an ice cuber and I am wrapping it in a secondary skin. So obviously if it was just me in my single player world, I would have just encased it in glass so nothing can get in and out of the redstone and left it at that. And that's what my Skyblock episode will be. It'll be me trying to just automate something or create something, and it'll be completely by myself. It will be huge, some of these creations. It'll be something very, very simple. But yeah. So, two different approaches to different series. So there's that going. And I'm hoping to see if I can incorporate some other games. As right now I'm still working from sort of a laptop. So the processing power isn't as strong as I'd like it to be, and yeah. But anyway, so that's our update on the channel, and I've also incorporated what's happening in the future as well. 1.9 is coming around to Raincloud server, but that hasn't irked me. It hasn't bothered me to the slightest because, as they have mentioned, they're not really doing anything different on the Raincloud server. They're just updating it to 1.9, and we've already got plans to create farms and utilize the purple block, and I originally wanted to build with that, and thankfully it came around sooner than later for me because most of my build relied on that. Anyway, so that's out of the way, and yeah, and I gotta say, you guys may not be able to see it, but I have been through like the Raincloud server, and I've seen through the mines and stuff that we have underneath. They are gorgeous, just very, very uniform, like tunnels dug by me, and they are just. I am a person just for like modular stuff. I'm a very, very, very big fan of that, and just in the damn corner though, just somewhere off to the side, there is someone who's digging like perpendicular mines to me, and it really wreaks havoc with my LCD. But yeah, anyway, so the little rant I wanted to do today is, I know I'm going to get a lot of flack from this because I already got a lot of flack from it. A lot of people know that I am a very unfiltered person. In real life, I am also a very unfiltered person, and it gets me in a lot of trouble. I say the things I think about as soon as they come to my mind, or everyone's thinking it, but they have the manners not to ask them. I sadly don't possess this filter, and recently there's been a push because other universities have done it, and things like that, because they've been pushing for transgender toilets, so like very gender neutral bathrooms. And when this was brought up during a committee, because one of our friends was running for a committee next year, head of committee, I was just like, that's a thing? That was all I said. Obviously, it was just a genuine like questions, saying like, "That's really a thing." Like I was intrigued, but then it turned around and backlashed, and it was like, he goes, "You're so insensitive. It's a very important hot button issue and all that." And I'm just like, I'm pretty sure people just go to the bathroom to go to the bathroom. A lot of people have their penises in their hand when they're doing that. They're not going to be irked out unless you are, like, if you are assigned, like, on your passport or birth certificate, whatever, says you're female, please don't enter the male bathroom. If you're male, please don't enter the female bathroom. It's very, very simple. But if you are someone in the middle transitioning, I got explained to, if you're someone in the middle transitioning, what do you do? And it's a very clear cut, like, thing for me, because you have not been reassigned by a governing body. Say, like, if you went under a gender reassignment surgery, and I do have friends who have gone under that, and they have become from male to female, or female to male, or that's basically, it's a very binary thing, right? You go from male to female, or female to male. I didn't think there was a spectrum in the middle. There are people who are more in touch with their feminine side. There are people who are more in touch with their masculine side. It's still not a spectrum, though. Like, that's what I'm pushing today. Guys, it's not a spectrum. It's a very binary thing. You are male or you are female. If you are a male and you are essentially going to become a female, until the day you get your surgery and you go under that transition, you are still male. Because, you haven't, the governing body hasn't said so otherwise. You go into a male bathroom. And if you are going the other way, so from female to male, it's the same thing. You still go into the bathroom. And I'm like, it's just one of those things. But and then they were saying like, well, people can be mistaken for the other gender. I'm like, what on earth are you talking about? Like, I can understand, like, guys who have very luscious locks from behind and they absolutely look like a woman because they have a very dainty physique. And when they turn around, very, very visible that it's a man. Same way the other way. If a woman has very short hair and very masculine haircut and a very built physique, like, they like to keep fit, and you look at them from behind, that's clearly a man. Turns around, it's a woman. Doesn't matter. Like, if they turn around and say like, I'm a woman or I'm a man, you don't question it. You just go like, sorry, that's it. Right? There's none of this, gender neutral bathroom stuff. Unless you want to have a unisex bathroom. That's it. Unisex bathroom, you're going to have a lot of complications though. A lot of complications. But it's gender, it's a very binary thing. There's no in the middle. If you feel like you are a man trapped in a woman's body, then by all means, go get the surgery. Go get the gender reassignment surgery, or go through the transition, as it were. That's not even a topic that's like relevant to me. I'm just like, you do it, great for you. That's what you feel best. If it's the other way around, if you are a woman trapped in a man's body, go get your surgery. We don't really mind. Like, a lot of people don't really care. You're not gonna change, right? They've known you as a personality. They're just that most people won't see you as any different. I mean, obviously you're probably gonna have to change the way you shop, but that's probably it. Really. So, that's the only thing I've got with it, guys. Gender is a very binary thing. In biology, you are one gender or the other gender, unless you're born a hermaphrodite. If you have both sets of genitalia, then it's kind of a free-for-all. But, it's not a very common thing. Unless it becomes the vast majority, it's not a common thing. So, unless you are hermaphroditic, then you really shouldn't be irked out. And if you are, Get a stall. I mean, don't get me wrong, American stalls, you have that massive gap, right? But other around the countries, nobody cares. Seriously. So, it's just one of those things. The world can't become too insensitive. If you do, then the only place that you can sort of go and have fun or whatever is just gonna be a comedy show. Because these guys are still, you know, they're socially acceptable to make those jokes. It's socially acceptable to make these jokes too. Who cares? Right? You're still a human being. And I know I pushed, gender is a very binary thing, and then brought in hermaphrodites. Yeah, it's not a common thing. If you are born with either one, if you are a hermaphrodite, your life expectancy isn't very long. Sad to say, it's not very long. So, it's more of like a biological, like, sadness. Like, it's biologically sad than anything else. I gotta say. So I know this is gonna get a lot of flack, and there are people out there who will support it. I'm just like, don't segregate the community anymore. You gotta start accepting everyone. You can't just section them off as something else and then just do it, and then just give them a category of their own, because it's just gonna cause a lot more problems. They're all human beings. Just accept them. It's gonna be a social norm one day, yes, but until then, it's just gonna irk people out. So sorry for this sort of depressing topic, and I'm not as out there and go-getting today, but yeah. Anyway, so I'll see you guys next time in the next minisode. So yep, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time.